Well, she's the author of this book, Unlock Your Future, The 7 Keys to Success. And she joins us right now. She is a certified professional coach at Puddle Jump Coaching. Tonya Pomerantz is with us. How are you, Tonya?
I'm very well. I'm loving this weather.
Yeah, it's good. It won't last, though.
I know.
You've heard about that, right? Okay.
Yes, I do.
Is this the first time you've been on Rogers with me?
With you, yes.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Because we've known each other for quite some time.
Yes.
And I'm very impressed about all the things that you do in the community to help people.
Thank you.
And you are now, puddlejumpcoach.com, your website, puddlejumpcoaching.com.
Yep.
It's back to school season, and I mean, so some people have maybe graduated and wondering like, okay, I've already graduated, and how the other people are getting trained up, but I can't find a job. This is a challenge. Mm-hmm. So you're out there to try to help this.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so how do you help people with this?
So I have this little ruler here as a prop to show what a lot of people think that life is like, where you graduate, you get a job, you get married, and then you retire, and life is like this. It's linear. But it isn't. It's more like this. So it's tangled and messy and difficult. So that's what the book is a little bit about. But also, right now, it's really challenging for some people because they're kind of feeling like they're floundering. So what the challenges are, you feel alone, which you're not really, because there's a whole whack load of people that aren't going to school or working in the same capacity as everybody else. Now is a good time to evaluate your job search. How is it going? Like Dr. Phil says, how's it working for you? So are you getting the interviews? Is your resume working for you? If it's not, then change things up. Okay. One of the first things to do is Google yourself and find out what is online. What's your digital reputation? Because as much as we don't want to think that people will be Googling us, like recruiters or potential employers, they will, and they need to be able to see a positive presence as opposed to more kind of inappropriate and of course not as positive.
I've always been a big believer social media. I mean, that's your online resume in a way. Like
Absolutely.
You need to be careful what you put up there, and some people get a little carried away.
Yes.
And I assume people that are just graduating perhaps maybe have some college or university pictures that shouldn't be up there.
Yeah.
So let's do a cleanup.
That's right. And there are some great resources to do that with. Some different apps and stuff, yeah. Okay,
so what are the biggest challenges that post-education, post-secondary grads are actually noticing right now?
Well, the lack of actual employment is one thing.
It's a big thing right
It is
now.
a big thing, but it's also that they don't have the tools. So that in university or college, they might be told, oh, you have to network, but they don't really know how that happens exactly. So it's the idea of connecting with people. That's what networking is. It's connecting. And sometimes, honestly, it's a tough thing for people. They have a lot of parental pressure saying, well, what are you doing now? Why aren't you working? Why aren't you working? There's a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression that's going around because these people are feeling they know that they're not working. And so I think that they need to understand that their parents love them, and they're looking at it from this perspective. The kids and the parents need to understand that these kids are a lot of them full of anxiety and fear,
of course,
and that kind of thing.
Yeah. Job search tips. Do you have some tips for us?
Yes. One of the big, well, first of all, these are my words. You need to be targeted. You need to be strategic. You need to be focused, which is difficult, I know. Yeah. Well-informed, determined, and positive. So I know it can be challenging to be positive when you keep getting these letters of rejection or emails or whatever, but employers don't want to hire negative people. They want to hire people that have a positive attitude, and they can bring that and add value to their team. Okay. Yeah.
Volunteering, is that obviously important? I mean, because it gets you out there, and networking you're talking about as well, and you start to develop different skills.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for that. It does give you opportunities to develop your skills in other ways that are not in the typical traditional ways. It gives you the opportunity to hear about opportunities, because all of a sudden now you're an internal candidate. So you get to hear kind of on the down low what's going on before it goes out to the public.
Of course.
You also get to build references. So these people are going to be able to speak to your abilities to do your job. And bottom line, my goodness, I mean, as an altruistic thing, you feel amazing helping other people.
Yeah. Social media, I mean, it's got its pros and cons, but you see it as a valuable tool?
I do.
For the most part?
I very much do, but it's you know, there's that expression about with great power comes great responsibility.
Spider-Man.
Is it?
I think so.
Well, there you go.
That's all right.
But it's the same idea. You really need to be responsible about your use of it.
Yeah, definitely. But it's also a good way to say hello to people without actually even saying hi to them, if you're a bit of an introvert.
Absolutely. And LinkedIn and Facebook and Twitter, these are all important social media tools to use in the job search.
PuddleJumpCoaching.com is the place to go for people to interact with you and find out more. Can I see that ball of yarn, by the way?
Sure.
This is totally my summer right here. This is my summer, you know, like you think things are going well and it's just this. Thank you very much, Tonya. Don't forget to pick up her book as well, The 7 Keys to Success. Very cool. Have a great day, everybody. Enjoy the heat while it lasts.